There you are. Welcome to the YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 Town Hall 13 attacks from our first day of CWL. They're all using the hybrid, but they all use the hybrid a little bit differently. So sit tight, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, so here is the first base we're going to show. This is one of my hits. Now, the way that you know how I'm using my how I'm doing my hybrid. I'm sandwiching my miners and my piggies in between my siege barrack troops and my queen walk. They're in between, going, through and taking care of the stuff in the middle. That's the way I'm doing it. So mine should be pretty simple how I'm going to do this. Let's zoom in. I'm going to start my queen over here. Use a baby D over here for the funnel. Queen is then wall break through here. I'm going to wall break through here, but the queen does not go in. What I'm trying to do is you want to get the eagle out as soon as possible. You also want to get the CC. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to determine, and again, you want your miners and your piggies to be the meat of the sandwich in between your King Pekka wizards and your queen charge. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to determine which side I should drop my siege barracks on. So I made the second hole over here. I made one hole here. Second hole is over here, and if my queen would have gone inside and gone this way, I would have dropped my siege barracks by 9 o'clock. My queen doesn't go in, but it's not a big deal, and she goes this way instead, so therefore I drop my siege barracks over there at 3 o'clock. So let's play this attack and watch how it goes. We'll do it in double speed. Let's double speed this attack. So I lure the CC out first. Always start with a lure, especially if you're not going to be bringing your queen in to be able to get that CC. Sometimes you might be bringing your queen in directly by the CC, so then you don't have to lure. So there's the funnel. The funnel's been created on one side. I have to worry about the other funnel, but I knew that once my queen would step there to get that stuff, she wasn't walking back outside the wall. So there is step one. Now I want to see which way the queen's going to go. There's my other wall breakers. Use the rage. I'm going to need it anyway. Maybe I didn't need it. Queen did not go in, so now I know I want to take out that eagle with my miners and piggies. Drop a heal on the entry for the giant bombs. And now just got to make the queen hold on, use the ability for the queen, and the rest of the troops. I got so many troops in there. They're just going to go through this base and bully this base into smithereens. I do lose my queen, but we got a ton of troops left over, and that was the triple. So that's one way of using the hybrid. Let's finish this up. See the troop comp. Compare the army comps of the 3 attacks that you're going to see here, and you'll see the difference how they're doing it. So that's one. Okay, and here is base number 2. This one was taken out by Soul Reaper, a.k.a. Sko on Twitch. Now, what he's going to do is, now you know how I always sandwich, I like to sandwich my miners and piggies in between my siege barrack king and my queen walk, my queen charge walk, whatever. What he's going to do is he's going to address this base in 3 different ways. One way he's going to get his queen inside here and take out the town hall. That's one step. Then we go up over here, and over here he's going to drop his siege barracks over here and his king over here. Now again, he's going to have his miners and piggies in between 2 things that are making the funnel for him. The funnel is always the most important thing, but he's not using his queen walk for one side of the funnel. He's going to use his king for the funnel. So he's using his king on one side. His king's going to clear out this. His siege barracks is going to clear out this stuff over here, and his miners and piggies are going to shoot through this base. Again, trying to take out the eagle on the earliest possible entry of your piggies miners if you haven't taken it out with your queen. So let's watch this attack, and then we'll see the next one and see how that one was done. Starting off down there, using 2 Cocoa Loons just to get those seeking air mines out of the way, and to pull those Teslas. Then he drops his queen. There's the healers. Going to drop a rage on the queen. Get her through the king. And then he's going to move. Queen's going to move in using a loon. Look at that single loon. Watch this single loon, what he gets out of this. It goes up, gets targeted, gets blown back, and then literally that one loon took out that cannon, even though it had the town hall firing at it. Okay, so now let's zoom out a little bit because he's going to get ready to drop the stage 2. He wants the CC to come out first before he drops the second stage. He does not want that CC going up top. There is the CC. CC comes out. King starts making one side of the funnel. King's making the right side of the funnel. Going to drop the siege barracks to take. There's the siege barracks to make the left side of the funnel. Pekka is being targeted by the Tesla. Pekka goes out there. King still has his ability. He hasn't used his ability yet. There's the miners, and there's the piggies, and there is the royal champ with the warden. Open up, starting off with a heal spell to keep them all going through this base. He's coming up on the royal champ, the queen, and the 2 scatter shots. So he uses his ability. Queen breaks out of the town hall compartments. He's got the siege barracks piggies coming in, and you know what's going to happen on the rest of this. Just one thing, keep an eye on that queen over there. Queen was playing Ring Around the Rosie. Watch that queen. Watch that queen. Let's fast forward a little bit through this because the rest is just literally just cleaning up with all those piggies and miners left over. Queen walking round and round. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Finally, the queen actually goes down. Royal champ still on full health. Takes out that last thing, and we're left with an elixir storage and the clan castle in the core. Nice job, Sko. Let's move on to the last attack. Okay, so here is our last attack. This one was taken down by Fatality Wonder, a.k.a. Fatality. Okay, what did he do on this base? A little bit interesting thing what he did on this base. First of all, he took advantage of an open spot here. What he did was he's going to use a very, very cheap funnel to get his queen into this base. The jump spell is going to go down over here. He's going to drop his queen in over here with inside of a rage with the healers back here like this. The healers are going to get targeted, but he's going to take out those defenses pretty quickly. He's going to use a baby D over Baby D on this side, so he's going to clear this stuff out with a Baby D, and then he's just going to jump into the base. Now, that's not the interesting part. That's pretty much just a normal thing. The interesting thing that Fatality is going to do is what he does on the rest of the base. Let's move over here. He wants to take out pretty much all of this. All of this is going to be gone with his, well, no, not that. Not that. He's going to take out all of this, I believe, with his initial entry into the base. He's going to do something very, very cute. His healers were getting targeted, so he does have the sense of mind. He brings in a couple piggies in with a couple of miners and takes out these 2 bases. So that makes all of this stuff now is cleared. He's going to bring his king in. He's going to bring his king in like that to shoot that way and take out this stuff over here. So now he's got this stuff done. So if you could see the way this base is developing, he's going to be bringing in his miners and piggies towards the town hall like this. That's where he's bringing them. But if you notice, his pathing is not that great. So what he does is he drops his siege barracks over here to take care of this stuff over here, and that will then leave him some decent pathing that his miners will go through, and just like that, nice little L shape through this base. So let's watch the attack, and see how it goes. Starts off with a loon Baby D. Gotta love those Baby Ds. And then up top we got a loon that's the Coco loon for the healers. Drops his queen, drops a rage. A little bit risky, and some people might say maybe not the most fair play, taking advantage of a hole in the base. But hey, you know what? It was fine. I think he could have gotten the same thing even if he was starting his queen a little further back. Might have had to invest one extra troop to make that secondary funnel. But now he's in the base where he wants to be. CC comes out, dealing with the Royal Champ. Now he's dealing with the CC. Not sure if that would be the best place to put the poison. He could have put the poison a little closer to the queen and to the healers. So this way everybody's in it. But now the Hound pops. And now let's watch that nifty little move that he does. Drops a rage for the queen. Rage for the queen. And now he realizes healers are being targeted. Queen is being targeted by the archer. No, she's not being targeted by the archer tower. Drops in the 2 little piggies and a couple of miners. Drops his king down, king on king action. Trying to clear some of that. Now queen is there. She's set up to take the eagle. He wants to get that eagle down before he releases his miners, but he just wasn't able to. But so he uses his ability. Does he have a rage? No rage. Queen goes down. Queen goes down. Healers move over to the miners, which isn't an incredibly bad thing. There go the miners through this base. Going to use the warden ability. There's the warden ability to get through the town hall. And there's the troops coming out of the siege barracks, making that funnel to try and keep these troops moving through this base in a proper way. Wants them moving around in an L shape. No backtracking. There's a miner that backtracked. The rest of the miners are all staying, moving straight. There we go. Gets through the scatter shots. Working on getting through the multi. Here come the piggies joining up with his initial piggies, initial miners, initial piggies. Moving through this base. The only thing he's got left is his Royal Champ ability. And uses his Royal Champ ability. And there he is on these last set of defenses, trying to get through. Giant Bomb opens up. Loses 1 miner over on the Giant Bomb. The rest of them get through. And there is his triple. Here it comes. Wait for it. There's his triple. And that was the 3rd of the triples in this video that we're going to. And that is going to be the end of the video. Today we saw 3 different uses of the siege barracks when using a hybrid. Leave a comment down below. Tell me which way you think is the best way to do it. You know, maybe it's time for me to adjust the way that I'm playing this game. But that's pretty much it. So again, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and come visit me on Twitch. Link is in the description. If you'd like to join up in the clans, link is also in the description for the Discord recruitment server. If you want to join our regular Discord server, feel free to come in. Looking for people to post some funny stuff. Get some new blood in that Discord server, popping some nice stuff in there. But that is going to be the end of the video, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out till the end, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow.